And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The 36th District Court is now in session for courtroom 434. Presenting the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins, who is presiding. While court is in session, remove all caps, hats, and do-rags. Make sure your apparel is presentable. You may want to take a pen or a pencil or a sheet of paper to take down some important information. Please don't be driving also while we're in session. Same court rule applies on Zoom as it does in person. Judge?
Good morning, everyone. What I'm going to try to do is the best I can get you out of here as fast and efficiently as possible. And I'm going to try to take you in the order that you came in. I have everybody listed, and we're going to start with the city of, ready, Ms. Williams-Law?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Then we're going to start with the city of Detroit versus Daryl Gates II. Case numbers SP 1302759, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 132-73711. Appearance for the record, please.
Elvis Barry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gates.
Daryl Gates II.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand.
Good morning.
I want to check in with parties.
You got too much noise. We have too much noise. Too much noise. Who's on the phone? Hold on. Let's pass the matter right quick. Who's on the phone at 313-459-2593? Press *6 to unmute yourself, please. *6 to unmute yourself on that phone. We just muted you. 313-459-2593. Press *6 to unmute yourself. And let's go back on the record. Well, let me say this off the record. There is to people that are looking to get a driver's license, there is a Road to Restoration clinic. If you have a pen, you can write it down. There's a Road to Restoration clinic on June 18th, 2024. Clinic hours are from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. At the LASED LaCid Senior and Youth Center at 7150 Werner Highway in Detroit. That's June 18, 2024 at the Senior and Youth Center, LASED Senior and Youth Center, 7150 Werner Highway, Detroit, Michigan. Clinic hours are 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Walk-ins accepted. The pre-registration has not started yet. Walk-ins accepted from 11 a.m. to 4 only and subject to capacity limits. There's also another one in Dearborn Heights on August the 28th, 2024 at the Height Athletics on 23302 West Warren Avenue in Dearborn Heights, Michigan. And that is from 10 to 5 as well. And the same walk-ins accepted from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. only and subject to capacity limits. Those are the two that are in our area.
Just going to grab his robe and begin momentarily.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gates. Mr. Gates, can you please state your... Yes.
I apologize. Can we call these cases one more time? I had a glitch.
All right, I'm getting too much. I'm getting too much background noise, so everybody's going to have to mute their devices except for Mr. Gates.
Other issue.
Yeah. All right, mute your devices except for Mr. Gates. All right, let's recall the cases. Detroit versus Daryl Gates II. Case numbers SP 130-27591, SP 130-27559, counts 2 and counts 3, and SP 73711. Appearance for the record, please.
Gerald Gates II.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gates.
Gerald Gates II.
So does it trigger? If I-
Good morning to you. Good morning to you, Mr. Gates. Today is the date and time set for arraignment. Counselor, go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. And the offer as it stands right now is, let's pull the offers up. The city attorney is offering to resolve the case right now with a failure to display and an improper plate. The failure to display will abstract, but it won't carry any points. It's a $240 fine and a misdemeanor on your record. The improper plate is also a misdemeanor. It does not abstract, and therefore it doesn't carry any points. And I'll dismiss that ticket upon payment of $240. Do you have a valid driver's license, Mr. Gates? Have insurance and registration?
Yeah, I do. I don't have that vehicle anymore, so yeah.
But you have a valid license?
Yeah.
Run his driver's license, please.
It's represented.
What about insurance? Do you have a vehicle in your name now?
Yeah, I got registration and insurance, everything, and I got registration and insurance for the other cars as well.
Oh, he was the center of her.
Who's that making that noise?
Oh.
All right, let's see the plates and insurance, please. Registration and insurance, please.
There's a registration for that car. See that.
Now let's see the registration for your newer vehicle. Some valid.
New vehicle. It's a whole different car, same plate.
Oh, that's the newer car?
Yeah.
All right, I'm satisfied with that. Let's see some insurance, please.
Insurance. One second. Here it is.
I'm satisfied.
Sure.
He's got a valid license. We're going to dismiss the ticket for providing valid documentation.
No fines, anything, nothing like that.
And I'm gonna wait a warrant for you. Have a very good day, Mr. Gates. Best of luck to you, all right?
All right, sorry.
Terrence, or you have a trial date set. So we're gonna give the officer a half-hour grace period from the 9 o'clock is when the officer summons to come in. So they'll have till 9. If they don't show up by 9:30, we'll get you out of here. If they show up, we'll get you an offer and we'll get you an opportunity to speak to an attorney, all right? Morning to you.
The client wants it to be, so he said he told me to tell the court. Working to Dr. Rodriguez. The deal was impeding.
Impeding, okay. This is the attorney for last week. You already talked to state attorney.
Yeah, we do.
You considered it offers and impeding.
This is the city of Detroit. This is the city of Detroit versus Evan Christian Lashbrook. Case number, no, strike that. This is the state of Michigan versus Evan Christian Lashbrook, case number SX4360569. Appearance for the record, please, Counselor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Gary Gardner, P. 33729. On behalf of the respondent who is here, I have spoken with the assistant prosecutor, Mr. Waringa. He has offered repeating. We will accept that. My client will be responsible. I have authority to represent him on that matter. That plea on the record.
All right, based on that, your client's not here, I'm gonna waive your client's presence. You indicated on the record that you are retained, you have authority to enter into an agreement on his behalf. Stipulate to the base of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea counsel.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
And so I'm gonna find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, $175. Have them pay it by May the 28th, 2024. There's nothing further, Counselor. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
You have a most excellent day too, Your Honor.
Thank you so much.
Your Honor, is the attorney Gary Gardner? Was the
Yes.
last? Okay, thank you.
Did you get his P number, Miss?
I have that, 33729. I just
33729, yes.
Very good. Have a very
Thank
good day, Counselor.
Thank you.
Let's move on to, this is the city of Detroit versus Paul Ike Olisakowi. Give me the correct pronunciation, sir.
It's Paul Ike Olisakowi.
Olisakowi. This is the city of Detroit versus Paul Ike Olisakowi. Case number SB1494731. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. You have the option of pleading as charged, will dismiss upon payment of $240, or you have the option of setting the matter for a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry, have a conversation with him. He's the defense attorney today, and let us know what you want to do when you come out. All right, Mr. Olisakowi?
Okay.
Pass the matter. Mr. Gasdeck.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here for Omar Naji.
Yes, Omar Naji. You want to? I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with. I don't know if the officer has showed. I'll put you in a breakout room with Miss Mason, and you can see.
Thank
if
you.
Work it out. Breakout room 4, Miss Mason, please. Maurice Larry.
Yes, sir.
City of Detroit versus Maurice Larry. Good morning to you. Case number SP1523308, counts 2 and counts 3. SP1580645, counts 1 and counts 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, Ms. Soroki. We need a lawyer. All right, let's pass the matter momentarily. You have valid insurance and registration, sir?
Not yet, Your Honor. I've been going through like a financial struggle, but I do have my license. When I went down there, when you told me to pay a fine, they told me not to pay because I still had to come back to court on today. But I plan to have everything done before the money's made, before next month.
Well, you got a valid license?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, I saw this insurance and registration here. I'm gonna give, yeah, I see you paid something. I see you paid something, expired, one of the expired plates. Let's pass it. Let's wait on the lawyer. All right, Ms. Soroki, can you put your appearance on the record for Mr. Maurice Larry, please?
Sure. Good morning, Your Honor. Pauline Soroki, attorney on behalf of Mr. Larry.
Good morning.
All right, Mr. Larry, state your name for the record, please.
Maurice Larry.
All right, today is just a date and time set for, and we got four civil infractions, one of which was accompanied by another civil infraction that he paid. The other, and they're both no insurance and expired plates. So one ticket had a no valid registration. He paid that on 5/10/2024, just the other day, I guess. And the other one was accompanied by a driver's license ticket that's been dismissed. He has, I guess that was dismissed before because I saw proof of his valid driver's license. So on two separate occasions, he got no insurance and expired plates. So four matters. It's only two matters on the docket. Why don't you speak with, get him an updated offer, speak with him in a breakout room. I'm willing to give him time if he needs some more time to try to get some valid insurance and registration, but speak with Ms. Soroki to see how she can help you, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
What are the charges, Your Honor? I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
So it was two sets of tickets. We had an unlicensed, no insurance, and I believe a no registration and an expired plates, which is kind of cumulative. On the other set, he had expired plates, no insurance, and I don't know how they were set up. But he paid one civil infraction with no registration. I don't see the driver's license ticket must have been dismissed. So he's got 2 counts of no insurance proof and 2 counts of expired plates.
Who's the defendant, Your Honor?
Larry. He's only on the docket for one of the no insurance and one of the expired plates.
You said Larry? Larry?
Yes, Maurice Larry.
Okay.
I see that no proof of insurance.
He's got 2 counts of no proof of insurance and 2 counts of expired plates. I passed the matter. All right. You know, while we're waiting, I did want to, I neglected to say, I had the opportunity last week to go to Wayne Elementary, East Side, Detroit Public Community School District, and I wanted to give a shout out to the 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade class over there. They had a career day, and they had some excellent questions. They were all prepared and very excited about it. We had a good time not the last Friday, the week before last. So thank you for Wayne Elementary for having me over there.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's no slouching. Please sit up.
Supposed to go to
No
the court.
slouching. Please sit up.
Mr. Johnson, good morning to you.
Sorry, Judge.
All right, what's your client, that is Gillette, is set for trial, and I don't know, I don't see Gillette here. Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna call her now.
all right, you ready on anybody? Not yet, okay, let's go back to the record. We ready, Mr. Roby?
Yes, we are, when you're ready.
Let's go on the record with Larry. Mr. Larry, I'll give you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Yeah, no, we're requesting an a pretrial date at this time.
Give you a free trial. That's what you want to do, Mr. Larry?
Yes, sir. Just so I can get my stuff in order. You know, I present it to you guys.
Until July the 1st, 8:30. Get your stuff in order, and I'm confident the case is dismissed. All right.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a great day.
All right,
This is the city of Detroit. The city of Detroit versus Caleb Nathaniel Gracie, case number SP 1485173, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 14852-191. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Pauline Strokey on behalf of Mr. Grayson, or Mr. Grace, I'm sorry.
Pardon me?
Grayson. Mr. Grayson, state your record, please.
Caleb Nathaniel Gracie.
Today is the date and time set for a arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, counsel.
Waive the formal reading of the information, Your Honor, stand mute to the charges.
And are not guilty, plea your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. Let's see what the offer as it stands right now is pleading to failure to display, $240 fine, and an open alcohol and motor vehicle passenger, $240 fine. That will be 2 points on your driver's license. And it will be an alcohol related offense on your driver record. You have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Miss Soroki and have a conversation with her. She's a very good defense lawyer. All right.
All right. What about the other ones, Your Honor? Because
will be dismissed. She'll explain. The other ones will be dismissed. Join the breakout room, Mr. Gracie, and have a conversation.
Okay.
All right. Now let's pass that matter. Let's go back on the record. Help me with the last name again. Let's go back on the record. Olisque.
Olisque. Paul I. Olisque.
All right, I'm sorry. Mr. Olisque, good morning. I'm giving you an opportunity to speak with counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the offer.
Pleading to the disorderly conduct, dismissing upon payment?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right, that's what you want to do, Mr. Olisque?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines? You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Barry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not? Mr. Elisa Quay?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Barry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, he did.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know by taking this deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Let me draw your attention back to September the 4th, 2023 at around 8:47 a.m. City of Detroit in the area of Covington and Second Boulevard. Were you in that area around that date and time?
Yes, sir.
And whose place is that?
That was my girlfriend's place.
And did you have it out with her on that day?
Can you say that one more time, sir?
What happened out there?
Okay. I came over there. She wasn't answering my phone, so I came over there. Knocked on the door. So she had some other guy in the house with her.
I knew you were gonna say that. And it didn't go over well, did it?
No, so she had called the police. So she told me the police was coming.
Why did she call the police? Because she wanted the other guy over you.
Yeah. So she wanted me to leave.
And you weren't happy about it.
Yes, I wasn't happy about it, sir.
And you kind of caused a disturbance out there.
Yes, we was arguing, but I did not we was arguing, yelling at each other,
right.
But I did not.
And you were yelling out there, right?
Yes, sir.
And the people in the neighborhood and the other houses could hear you, right?
Probably so, sir.
And you would agree that you kind of disturbed the good nature of that community, quiet nature of that community around that time. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what's the status of your relationship with her now?
We're not together.
That's not. All right, I'm gonna find him guilty as charged. $240 fine, sir. I'll dismiss upon payment. When can you pay?
It said $240.
Yes.
I could pay on Friday. I could have paid today, but someone stole my money, so I locked my card, and I have to wait till I get off work to get a new card. So by Friday, I have to wait for the dispute charges to come back to my account. But when I get paid on Friday, I can be able to pay my fees, my fines.
All right. Come back on Friday morning first thing in the morning at 8:25. If it's, well, not Friday morning. I'm gonna give you until next Friday morning, the 24th, because I won't be here Friday. 8:25, at 8:25 on May the 24th, 2024. If it's paid, then we'll dismiss the case. All right, sir?
Okay, sir. Say, can I pay it before the court date?
Absolutely. I would like you to pay it. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone, and or you can come on down to the courthouse in person and pay it. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, sir.
I do have the DivDat app on my phone.
Very well. Pay it on the DivDat app. It'll go through immediately. All right.
Okay, sir.
Sounds like you were better off without her.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Have a good day. Best of luck to you.
Very much happy, sir. So,
all right.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Have a good day.
Okay.
All right. Willie Little. This is for Mr. Barry. City of Detroit versus Willie Mac Little, case number SP 1136890, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 11369341. SP 1206991 counts 1 and counts 2. SP 151198 counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 9919021. S 18265587 counts 1, 2, and 3, and 20385048 counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Little.
Willie Mack Little.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. The city attorney does have an offer. Let me read that offer into the record, Mr. Little. And you can talk that over with Mr. Berry. The offer as it's written right now is pleading to improper plates, $240 fine, 2 counts of improper plates. One is as charged, other one is amended from unregistered, untitled, both $240 fines. Both do not carry any points and no abstraction to the Secretary of State, and both I'll dismiss upon payment. 1 count of FTD, $240 fine, which will abstract to the Secretary of State, however, won't carry any points. Another count of improper plates, $240 fine. Another count of improper plates, $240. Another count of 2 improper plates, $240 fine. And another count of improper plates, $240 fine. Well, so I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 counts of improper, of misdemeanors. Most of them amended to improper plates or as charged as improper plates, which I'll dismiss upon the payment of the $240. And one of them, a failure to display that does not abstract, which will stay on this record, $240, which does abstract, which will stay on this record, but it doesn't carry any points. You have an absolute right to a trial, sir. Let me let you speak to Mr. Berry about it, and let us know what you want to do when you come out.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a valid license, registration, and insurance? All right, he's in the room. That's the matter. Let's go back on the record for Mr. Gracie. Mr. Gracie, good morning to you. I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, at this time, we're requesting a pretrial date.
I'm going to give him a pretrial date. Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gracie?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to give you a pretrial date of July the 1st, 2024 at 9 a.m. I mean, 8:30 a.m. If there's nothing further, sir, you have a very
Could you
good
repeat
day.
that again, Your Honor?
July the 1st at 8:30 a.m. If there's nothing further, you have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, this is Willie Little. Can you put me back in the breakout room?
You're already in the breakout room. That doesn't sound like Willie Little either.
No, it wasn't. Your Honor, I made a mistake and hit the video and cut it off. I did not
You
hear
have valid license, registration, and insurance, Mr. Little?
No, sir. I was waiting on. I had a meeting with the California, and I had the meeting. I was waiting on the termination. She said she's gonna send me a letter of her determination. That's what we was waiting on.
All right, you're already. You go ahead and sit back to the breakout room and speak with Mr. Berry. He's waiting on you, and he'll.
Yes, sir.
My name is Arkeep Garrett. I'm trying to check in.
You already checked in. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Oh, Mari.
Welcome to Wendy's. How can I help you?
Somebody's at work. What about Mari? Ma'am, you have to unmute yourself. Good morning to you. What's your name, please?
Shamoria Greer?
Greer?
Yes.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
On that iPhone, let me get this iPhone name right quick while we're paused. On the iPhone, asking you to unmute yourself. I'm sending you the prompt to unmute yourself and turn your video on.
I'm not sure if you're talking about myself, but my name is Dynasty.
No, you're not talking about, no, I'm not talking about you, ma'am. Good morning to you, though.
Oh, good morning.
What's your name, ma'am?
Dynasty G. My phone won't allow me to change my name.
Not you.
Okay.
What's your name, ma'am, in the yellow top?
Danielle Gillette.
Danielle Gillette. Okay, you're waiting on Mr. Johnson. Do you need to speak with Ms. Gillette, Mr. Johnson? All right, let's pass it. Let's go. Mari, I'm sorry. Can you give me your last name again?
Shamoria Greer.
Shamoria Greer. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
Morning.
City of Detroit versus Shamoria LaDon Greer. Case numbers SP 1336761, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1381842-1. SP 1381843, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 4345571. SP 8446681. 13454287, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Ms. Greer.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ms. Greer. Today is the date and time set for arraignment on bench warrant. Go ahead, Counselor.
Wait a formal reading the information, Your Honor. Stand mute to the charges.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Will give your client a $0 bond.
I have 4. Yeah, it's for driving on the sidewalk.
I counted 11 into the record, and 2 of them, only 9 of them are on the docket. I'm under the impression that the disregarded traffic control device is probably in default. And that ticket was, allegation was made on 4/18/2022 and went into default on 1/23/2023. I wouldn't have a problem setting that aside. And then the expired plate also, and that one went in default on the same date. So if you want to get an updated offer, your client has an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Ms. Greer, with Ms. Soroki, and have a conversation with her, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Terrence Moore.
Yes, sir. I have Third Circuit across the street.
What is your name, officer? Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Raynal, Raynal.
I'll mark you as a peer.
Okay, thank you very much.
Be safe.
You too. You're defending.
Okay, let's go ahead. Mr. Johnson, are you ready?
We're gonna put Miss Griffin in the breakout room, Your Honor?
She's in there.
Yes, how you doing?
She's waiting on you. Pass the matter.
Hello?
Oh, I see. I don't see. Okay, there I see. Thank you.
Good morning, on the 248-862-8192. What's your name, please?
Dwayne Hudlaw.
Dwayne Hedlow?
Yes, I had a case with Ashley Gray.
Ashley Gray. Yeah, but you had your own case, right?
Yeah, but they won't let me get a court date for the case.
Let me, spell your last name, please.
Hudnall. No.
And first name?
Dwayne, Duane.
Dwayne Hudnall.
Correct.
All your tickets are in default. They were civil infractions. You were supposed to set a court date up yourself.
Right, I was trying to set up a... Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You gotta go to, hold on. You have to go to, let's see. You would have to go to Judge Millhouse to see if she will set those defaults aside. Let me give you the number to Judge Millhouse's courtroom.
Okay. I'm ready.
Yeah, let me get it. Judge Millhouse courtroom. 340. Yeah, the courtroom number is 965-226. 965-2296. So 925-2296. See if they can. She has the. That'll be your judge if she lets you set the defaults aside.
Hello, Your Honor. Okay, you
Say
said 965-2296,
96.
and I can call and talk to Mrs. Millhouse.
Yeah, her clerk, and see what they'll do for you.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good day, sir. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Little. Mr. Little, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
My client would avail himself of the offer, Your Honor.
Of pleading the 7 counts for $240 apiece?
Yes.
All right. Mr. Little, do you have $1,680?
No, at the moment, sir, I need time.
How much time do you need?
About 6 weeks.
6 weeks to pay it, and the trial date will be August 22nd. You told your client he has absolute right to a trial, Mr. Berry? Sure you did.
Absolutely.
All right. All right. Raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
No, this is $1,680 for document tickets. How long is it gonna take you to get a license, registration, and insurance?
Waiting on the determined letter from California, sir. A decision. Man, I had a meeting with the lady already, and she's gonna send me through the mail her determination. Decision.
A decision, right?
Yes.
And when do you expect that decision to come?
This week.
So, do you want to wait until you get the decision to see?
Yes.
So why didn't you tell Mr. Berry that?
Because Mr. Berry said he didn't have no interest in California.
Set a trial date for August the 22nd, 2022. August the 22nd, 2024 at 9 a.m. Best of luck on that decision. If you get that decision and you get that valid California license, are you transferring that license over to Michigan?
No. I'm trying to get cleared from California before I can get a license in Detroit.
Right. So you would have to get a California license in order to, and then you'd have to. Well, he's shaking his head no, but he's not letting me finish saying what I'm saying. That's all right. Don't worry about it. Good luck on that. August 22nd. Come on back and we'll see what happens. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Are we through, sir?
That's it. Come back August 22nd. I hope you get that license.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Linda Griffin.
Hello, Your Honor.
Who's that?
This is Javon Glenn. I've been in the courtroom since like 8:35. My date was my time.
Yes, Your Honor. This is Glenda Griffin.
All right. I got you waiting, Mr. Glenn.
All right. No problem.
City of Detroit versus Glenda Griffin. Case number SP 1397859, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1410072, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Griffin.
Glenda Faye Griffin.
Griffith.
Is the date and time set for a trial? I don't know. Not at 9:30. So let's pass the matter. Let's give the officers an opportunity to check in. Well, they got about 7 more minutes, Ms. Griffin, and when they do, we'll see if all the officers show. If they don't, we'll dismiss those tickets and deal with the ones that are here. All right. Let's pass the matter until we see if the officers are here. Let's go with Ashley G. Ashley, who is that?
Ashley Gray.
Ashley Gray. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Very well. This is the city of Detroit, Mr. Berry versus Ashley Monique Gray. Case numbers SP 1202254, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Gray.
Ashley Monique Gray.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Will give your client a $0 bond. Let me check the offer.
And I no longer have possession of that vehicle, Your Honor, but
Hold
I do
on,
have
Don't
driver. I do
say,
have.
ma'am. Hey, ma'am. Don't say anything. Just hear it out first, all right?
Okay.
All right. Let's get the offer first. Sometimes you can win. Sometimes you can win, ma'am, without saying a word. You know that?
Yes.
All right. And the offer is improper plates. Absolute right to a trial, $240 fine, will dismiss upon payment. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, have a conversation with Mr. Berry, and let us know what you want to do. You have an absolute right to a trial, all right? And then to that conversation through Mr. Berry, and we'll see where it goes from there, all right?
Okay.
Join the room, please. All right, let's pass that matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Greer. Ms. Greer, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, at this time, we're requesting a pretrial date, and I would ask the court to set the default aside and continue it along for the pretrial.
Okay, all right. Is this what you want to do, Ms. Greer?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Let's go ahead and set the default aside, give you a pretrial date of July the 1st, 2024 at 8:30 a.m., all right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have a great day, ma'am. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Judge, yes. Mr. Green is in the audience, Lamar Maurice. He's having trouble downloading Zoom.
Green, Lamar Maurice?
Yes.
Well, you can send her a check.
All right, step up. City of Detroit versus Lamar Maurice Green. Stand over there by that microphone. Case number SP 138-64323, SP 1409123, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1497527, counts 1, 2, and SP 1497529. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroka, Mr. Green.
Mr. Green, state your name for the record, please.
Lamar Maurice Green, sir.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
There's a date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant.
Waive the formal reading of the information, stand mute to the charges, Your Honor.
Enter not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. I'll ask first, you have valid license, registration, and insurance, Mr. Green?
Yes, sir.
Run his driver's license, please. Let's see valid registration and insurance, Mr. Green, please.
Can I turn around?
You may. You're looking in prison now.
The microphone's up on it.
I just wanted you to microphone so they can hear you better instead of standing over there.
All right, I'm gonna pull my stuff out, y'all.
All right.
1 minute.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Got a valid driver's license.
Well, I'm waiting on it in the mail. I got the paper.
Valid, right?
All right.
So, congratulations on that. What about this, where's your address? Are you still at Buckingham?
No, I just switched it, sir.
Yeah, all right, we'll switch it in the system. I don't need this.
Oh, he go mine. My bad, Your Honor.
I need this. Oh, and I don't need this either. Operator fee. $5. I don't need that. I need insurance.
I can go down to my car and grab it right quick, Your Honor. I will do so.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'll be right.
Let's pass the matter. Here, make a copy of that.
Hey, let me go get it. I'll be right back, sir.
All right, very well. All right, let's pass that matter. All right, on the telephone, I'm gonna ask you to unmute yourself.
How you doing, Your Honor? Officer
Hold on.
Roby?
Yeah, I put you in a breakout room. You go in room 1, the city attorney's in there now.
Okay, I'll go back.
All right. 459-2593. 459-2593. It's 459. You press *6 to unmute yourself, please. If not, we're gonna have to move to the next person. 459-2593, 313-459-2593. *6 to unmute yourself. All right, let's go down to Dynasty G.
Yes, that's
Can I-
myself. Good morning.
How you doing, Dynasty G?
I could be better, but thank you for asking. How are you?
I hope it gets better for you.
Thank you.
I'm sure it will. All right, let's see if we can make it better. At least in here.
Miss Gillette, put on a sweater, please.
You said
Cover your shoulders, please. Put on a sweater or a jacket. You're in court.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Dynasty Monet G, case number SP 132-14821, SP 155-44071. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of Mrs. G.
Ms. G, state your name for the record, please.
Dynasty Monet G.
All right, today is the date and time set for a show cause. There's another one that was supposed to be show cause on the 3rd of May. Let's have them both. Purposes of show cause, Counselor.
Waive the formal reading the information, stand mute to the charges, ask any warrants be set aside.
In or not guilty, plea in your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. 2 counts of improper, 2 counts of license violation. Let's see what the offer is first. Oh, we get an updated offer because there's only going to be one on here. A failure to display. I don't know if it's a 1-for-1 or not. Get an updated offer, and then Ms. G, do you have a valid driver's license?
Yes, and I'm not sure exactly like what is this case in
Let's run the
regards?
license. Let's run the license and see if she has a license, please.
Yes, I have license and insurance on my vehicle.
All I
When
need
I
is
got pulled over, it was stated that I didn't have a driver's license, but I had a driver's license. At that time, I just didn't have it on hand because I had rushed out the house to take my child to school.
all right. You know, that's a no ops ticket right there. They can write you a misdemeanor for it.
Yeah. I try not to make that mistake. And then if you don't mind me asking, you mentioned something in regards to a court date on May 3rd. I didn't receive anything for a court date for May 3rd.
That's all right. We're gonna just handle both of them at this.
Okay.
They're both really pretty much the same license tickets. So if you have a valid license, it should take care of itself. All right, the license is valid, so it gets better in here, ma'am. At least for these two matters, I'm gonna dismiss the cases for providing valid documentation, all right?
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Hope and pray everything gets better for you, ma'am. Best of luck to you.
Thank
I'll
you.
wait. Have a good day.
You as well.
Let's pass. That's did you get City of Detroit versus Javon Glenn, case number SP 15665-101. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes,
Your
I'm
Honor.
here, Your Honor.
Go ahead, Ms. Rowe.
Pauline Stroke, on behalf of Ms. Glenn, Your Honor.
Mr. Glenn.
Mr. Glenn, I'm sorry.
Mr. Glenn, state your name for the record, please.
Javon Rondell Glenn.
All right, good morning to you.
Thank you very much.
Arraignment counsel.
Wait, the formal reading the information, stand mute to the charges.
And are not guilty plea on your clients. We have here your client $0 bond. Do you have a valid license, Mr. Glenn?
No, I do not. I was in the works of getting that.
All right, how long is it gonna take you to get it? Come back. How long is it gonna take you to get it?
When I first got pulled over, I was learning how to drive, but I'm good now.
I'm not asking all of those questions.
Okay. I was just currently working. So this weekend, maybe within the next 2 weeks, I'll be able to go take the road test.
All right, come back July the 1st, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Best of luck to you. Have a good day.
You too, thank you.
Mr. Gazdecki, is the officer here?
No, Your Honor. This Officer Harper is not there.
And who's the client?
Omar Naji.
I had that file. Omar Naji. This is the city of Detroit versus Omar. I'm gonna strike that. Naji Ali Abdul Omar. Case number SP 155-93901. Appearance for the record, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Mark Gazdecki, P46289 on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
Is as for purposes of Mr. Naji's presence, counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. And I'm here per his permission, Your Honor.
All right, and you have permission to enter into agreement on his behalf, correct?
Your Honor.
I'll waive that presence based on what you stated in the record. Is there Officer T. Harper? Officer T. Harper. Hearing no response, and I don't see Officer Harper in the breakout room. Go ahead, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. I make a motion to dismiss.
All right, very well. I'm going to grant the motion to dismiss. No officer. Have a very good day. And best of luck to you.
Great day.
You as well. All right, Mr. Berry, your client, Ashley G. ready?
Ready, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Ashley Gray, giving you an opportunity, Ms. Gray, to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, as it turns out, Ms. Gray has a valid insurance and registration. That gentleman that appeared this morning that the court placed with his alphabet judge to get his matter straightened out, that Mr. Huttonall was appearing because he was the driver that generated the allowing an unlicensed driver charge. And he wanted to somehow communicate that he had a valid license at this point. So, we're left with the allowing.
Did you speak with Ms. Mason about it?
Your Honor, we're still willing, based upon the circumstances, willing to honor our offer and stay firm on the offer at this time.
So there's no change to the offer, is that what you're saying?
That's correct, Your Honor. I understand what Mr. Berry is saying.
Then that matter's dismissed, Your Honor, and so we have valid documents as to the rest.
Okay, so essentially the improper plate, the amended count of improper plate and no insurance, you're asking for a dismissal based on proper documentation. You've seen that documentation, correct?
I have, Your Honor.
Okay, and then the offer as it was dismissed the allowing, so we'll dismiss the cases for providing valid documentation.
Thank you, Your Honor.
If there's nothing further, Ms. Gray, you want to say something now, Ms. Gray, or you want to not?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Have a good day, ma'am. Best of
You as
luck
well.
to you.
Thank you. Bye.
Waive the warrant fee. All right, let's move on. Garner, John Quisha Garner.
Yes.
If I got the pronunciation correct, I'm sorry if I didn't.
It's Jonquisha Gardner.
Yeah, I thought I said that right. All right. This is the city of Detroit and the state of Michigan versus Jonquisha Gardner. I don't know which ones you're going to ask to pull out of the, if you're going to ask for any to be pulled out of default, because case number SP 1490483, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1490483, strike that. That's counts 1, 2, and 3. So I'll reread it. SP 1490483, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1567635 SP 1567638 state of Michigan versus Jonquisha Gardner. Case numbers SX 4250851, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of Miss Gardner.
All right, Ms. Gardner, can you state your name for the record, please?
Jonquisha Gardner.
All right, today is the date and time set for, and what's it set for? Counselor, help me out.
It's set for arraignment on a bench warrant. She's under 830, first name.
All right. enter a not guilty plea in your client's behalf, give your client $0 bond. You're gonna need to get an updated offer because there's only 2 cases on here. I'll tell you what, she has two counts in default. One is a disregard of traffic control device. And again, we've had this discussion at many other occasions before. It's a ticket that has been on her record. It was in default and it went in default and back in December 20th, 2021. So the points have come and gone on that ticket. I don't know if the points will re-abstract if she enters into an agreement that would have some sort of points, or if she, by the unlikely event, they offer a block of traffic. And there's a no insurance that was issued on that same date. The no insurance is $336 owed on that ticket. And that's what is preventing, as I see here, was preventing Ms. Garner from getting a license at least when it relates to the 36th District Court. I don't know if she has any tickets in any other jurisdiction. So Ms. Soroki, those are the facts. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Garner and you can have a discussion with her. And in the meantime, get her an updated offer. I know the state is not here. So we'll probably dismiss those based on plea to the city if she takes the deal. And she has an absolute right to a trial. Maybe you can help her sort some of this stuff out and explain it to her, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Who's the defendant, Your Honor?
Garner, John Felicia Gardner at the top of 830. It's a state case and a city case, but I called many more cases into the record.
Okay.
Join the room, Ms. Garner. You'll get some explanation from the attorney. All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lamar Green. Mr. Green, step up again, please, sir.
Yes, sir.
He's got insurance on this caddy, and he's got registration on this caddy. You don't have to face that way.
Oh, I know.
Hey, why are you so nervous, man?
I ain't been in so long, man. I'm just ready to go.
Where you been?
I chilling. I had 2 strokes, so I just been getting my body back together. Yeah, God is good.
You rolling good?
God is good.
He's got the only ticket I see here outside of the document tickets of a failure to stop at a stop sign. Let's see how old that ticket is. The failure to stop at a stop sign, that's a new ticket. You may want to get an updated offer on that ticket.
Who's the defendant, Judge?
Lamar Maurice Green.
Okay.
It's got a valid license, valid documentation as far as registration and insurance.
1 to 5 is on the failure to stop at the stop sign.
1 to 5, that's a 1-point offense, $125, and we'll dismiss all the other tickets. So that brings that failure to stop down from 3 points to a 1 point.
All right.
You take that deal?
Yeah.
You got 125 on?
Yeah.
You want to pay it today, we'll close it out?
Yeah.
All right, stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for that responsible plea on Mr. Green's behalf, counsel.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for dismissal of the other matters.
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated.
All right. With that, I'm gonna find him responsible for the amended count of one to $525. I'll waive the warrant fees. Go downstairs and go downstairs, pay the 125. Ms. Mathis is gonna give you some paperwork. Just sit tight, get the paperwork, pay the 125, we'll close it out, all right?
Oh, go down there and pay it, then come back up.
Wait for the paperwork first.
I'm walking, man, waiting, I'm sweating.
Yeah, you take your jacket off. All right, pass, that'll conclude that. All right. Let's go with, Gamage. Gamage is set for trial. I got many officers here. And it's time now, so no more officers are gonna be let in the room.
Damage.
Yes. It says, Mr. Barry, the city of Detroit versus Brian Joseph Gamage, case numbers SP 108-8977, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 140-9214, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 144-94761, SP 906-133, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gamage.
It was Brian Joseph Gamage.
See who's here.
Today is the date and time set for a trial. It looks like I have 2 officers here for Gamage. Good morning to you, sir. I have Officer Nelson.
Good morning. I have no idea what ticket this is pertaining to.
So I can give him an opportunity to understand on the allegation on June the 5th, 2020, around 1:40 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Florence and Schaefer Street. They issued a ticket for Brian Joseph Gamage for an accident and a driving while license suspended. On December 14th, 2022, around 8:16 p.m. in Van Buren and Asbury Park, was issued for no improper license, a civil infraction, no insurance, and a failure to yield to emergency vehicle. On April the 13th, 2023, around 4:55 p.m. in the city of Detroit, a ticket was issued East State Fair and John R. for no insurance misdemeanor. And way back on August the 2nd, 2018, at 4:38 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Pickford and Warmer, a ticket was issued to a Brian Joseph Gamage for driving while license suspended and a no insurance misdemeanor. Corporal, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning, Corporal Kropic, Badge 775, City Detroit Police Officer.
Okay. And I have Officer Nelson here. I tried to pull out, but he didn't come out. And I have an Officer Hill. Can you go in, Corporal Corporate, and get Officer Hill and Officer Nelson out of the breakout rooms, please?
Hill and Nelson. Okay, 1 minute.
Thank you. So today is the date and time set for a trial for the 1 ticket. I don't have an Officer Rozier. I didn't see an officer Khalil Rozier show up. So for that ticket, SP 144-947-61. You want to make a motion on that ticket, Counselor?
The motion is for dismissal, Your Honor. There being no complaining witness.
Dismiss the ticket. No officer grant the motion. That'll take care of one of them. The offer, as it stands right now, do you have a valid license, registration, and insurance, Mr. Gammons? Mr. Gammons?
Yeah.
I think your device went. Do you have a valid driver's license, registration, and insurance?
Yes, I do. Can you hear me well, Your Honor?
Yeah, I can hear you. Let's run his driver's license. Please, Ms. Mathis. The offer as it stands right now is failure to display 240 and 2 counts of 1 to 5, 1 point apiece for the amended count of the accident ticket and amended count of the failure to yield to the emergency vehicle 1 to 5 for both of those, 125 apiece and 1 point. So that'll be 3 abstractable tickets. Can I get damage? Okay. We're going to run the driver's license and we'll see. Officer Hill, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record for damage?
Hi.
Good morning, Police Officer William Howell, badge 3756, Detroit Police Department.
Good morning to you. Officer Nelson, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record for damage?
Good morning, Your Honor. Officer Brian Nelson, badge 3664, Detroit Police Department.
And I have a valid driver's license for Mr. Brian Joseph Gammons. So that will probably take care of the driver's license suspended tickets. We were just looking at the 1 to 5. Mr. Gammons seems to not understand where these tickets came from. So it's, right now the offer is 2 counts of 1 to 5. And was 1 point apiece, $125 each. Have a conversation with Mr. Berry in the breakout room, and we'll let us know what you want to do. Join the room, please. Pass the matter until damage, until they let us know what they want to do.
All right, I gotta come back.
All right, we can go ahead and call the city of Detroit versus Denise Nicole Genius. Case number SP 152333721. State your name for the record, Ms. Genius. Ms. Juniors, you have to unmute yourself and state your name for the record, please. All right, she's not unmuting herself. Let's pass the matter.
I'm here, Your Honor.
All right, I need to see your face, ma'am. Is that Genius? No. Denise Nicole, Genius. I'm asking you to unmute yourself, state your name, please. She's not responding.
I'm trying to click on to my video, but it's not letting me.
You're Griffin, right?
I'm sorry.
You're Griffin, right?
And testifying against
Yes.
us.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Genius. Ms. Soroki, put your appearance on for Genius. There she is.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Pauline Soroki on behalf of the defendant.
All right, Ms. Genius, state your name for the record, please, and start your camera, please.
Denise Genius.
Genius. Today is the date and time set for a trial.
Yes.
Can
you see me? I'm sorry. I think I'm doing okay. I'm sorry. Make sure I
guess
got
it
it.
doesn't really matter because was there an officer?
Is she driving?
Are you driving, ma'am?
No, I'm not driving.
All right, is there an Officer Ali, Jacqueline Ali? And there was another officer that wrote on this ticket as well, but I didn't see either in the breakout room. Officer Ahmad, ALJEBORI, hearing no response. Go ahead, Counsel. Ms. Soroki.
Pauline Soroki, behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
All right, no officer today as a date and time set. On the court's motion, I'll dismiss the case. Have
Thank
a good
you, Your
day,
Honor.
Ms. Genius.
It's dismissed. Thank you.
Yeah, have a good day.
Okay, you too.
All right. You have to go? Okay. Let's go. Are we ready on Garner? Are we ready on Garner, Mr. Rowe?
Yeah, we're ready, Your Honor. And you're talking about Janishka? Quisha.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Garner. Ms. Garner, I'll give you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
So, Your Honor, I did have an opportunity to pre-try this with the city, and the city would be willing to set all defaults aside. And if my client was to plead responsible to the 21 disregarded traffic offense, all other city tickets are being dismissed at this time. So my client wants to avail herself of that recommendation.
Your Honor, also for the record, Diachiku Mason, City of Detroit 43471, we're also requesting that she take a better driving class. So the deal is also contingent upon her taking a better driving class as well.
That's correct.
Yeah, it seems like if the allegation is true, Ms. Garner, you're one of the ones that I see driving that just passes through stop signs. You just disregard stop signs and red lights. That's what it, if the allegation is true, yeah. One, failure to stop at a stop sign, and two, disregard the traffic control devices. But you need to get a valid driver's license too. You want to take the driving course, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, what I can do is I can let her pay the reinstatement fee. Let's call it SP 1245618 counts 1 and counts 2 into the record. And I can allow her to pay the reinstatement fee up front on the no insurance proof.
Well, if the court was to accept the people's offer, then that would be dismissed at this time. So she wouldn't have to pay it.
We're not gonna set the offer. We're not gonna give her the offer until she takes the class.
I think that she was just going to be required to come back with a certificate. I don't think the offer was predicated on that.
I'm predicating it on it.
Well, there's a lot. I appreciate that, Judge. My client, there's a lot of dominoes that are going to fall with other courts and things. So
As far as her paying this reinstatement fee and she can get a valid driver's license. I don't understand.
Well, with the number of Judge, with the number of points she has on her record, she may not be eligible to get a license.
I'm setting aside the defaults, so those should not have any.
All right.
Those should not have any points attached to it anymore. I'm going to set aside all defaults. Only one of them is really in default as far as that old traffic control device. So I'm going to set aside all the defaults. You come down to the courthouse and pay this $45 as soon as possible. And then you'll be able to go to the Secretary of State and hopefully you'll be able to get a license. Will that work for her, Ms. Soroki?
I spoke to her about that. So do you understand that?
Yes.
About going in and getting, the judge is going to waive that reinstatement fee. So you'll be able to go in and get your license and come back.
How are we gonna make sure she takes the class? And then if she does take the class, even if she does take that deal, she'll at least have this disregard. What was the offer originally? Leading to the 1 count of disregarding traffic control device straight up?
Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor.
So she's gonna have 3 points on her license anyway. And I don't know what she has in any other jurisdictions. So, I'll let you go ahead and do it the way you see fit for your client, but.
So I think, Judge, this is again predicated upon her coming back and showing proof that she has done the better driver's class.
So you want to she takes take the plea after she takes the class?
Correct. I think she's going to have to do that in order to prove to the court and to the city that she's done it.
Oh, there you go, Your Honor.
This I don't think this can hurt her. I mean, at the end of the day, it will at least it'll erase those 3 points off her record right now.
What the prosecution's worried about is that the merchant might just say, you know what, I gave you a shot and you did it. And so I'm trying this verdict. Say this happened, that he intentionally wanted me to put down, wanted this to be.
All right, I put the better driver's course in the chat, ma'am. Take a screenshot of that. And then my email address is in the chat, so you can send the certificate straight to me once you complete it. I also will set aside the default. You also need to come down to the courthouse and pay this reinstatement fee on this no insurance proof up front. There's no better way I can allow you to do that except to come down to the courthouse, come to the window. After you pay that reinstatement fee up front, you wait 48 to 72 hours to approach the Secretary of State for a valid license, okay?
The reinstatement fee, yes. How much is the reinstatement fee?
$45.
Yes, I can pay that.
All right, when can you come down here and pay that?
I can come tomorrow.
Very well. And after tomorrow, you wait the 48 to 72 hours, and then you will be able to approach the Secretary of State, and at least you'll have a clearance as it relates to the 36th District Court. I don't know if you have tickets in any other jurisdictions, but at least and if you don't have any tickets in any other jurisdiction, you can potentially set yourself up to start getting a license tomorrow. I mean, after 48 to 72 hours, all right?
Okay.
Take the better driver's course. Do you have that in the chat, ma'am?
Yes.
You took a screenshot of that?
Yes.
Take the better driver's course, come back on July the 1st, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. Best of luck to you. I hope you can get that valid license, all right?
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Is our Keith here? Art Keith Lee Garrett. What about Glenda Griffin? Who had Glenda Griffin?
I did, Your Honor, I believe.
All right, let's go back on the record with Glenda Griffin. What's the offer here? Did you ever get an updated offer? Today was a date and time set for a trial. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go back on the record with Miss Griffin. I have Officer Robinson here and Officer Hudson here. Wait a minute, I don't know if that's Linda Griffin. I have Officer Robinson and Officer Hudson both here. Why don't you work out something on for Miss Griffin, Miss Soroki, and I'll put Miss Griffin in a breakout room. And you can speak with her. The offer is in the file. Put Miss Griffin in the breakout room. You can speak with her. She has an absolute right to a trial. If we need to, we'll conduct that. All right, Miss Griffin, join the room, please. Let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Gamage. Mr. Gamage, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do? Take your hat off, Mr. Gamage, please.
I'm at work, so.
So what's that mean? All right, go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor.
I can't hear him. He's breaking up. Go ahead, Mr. Barry.
He would avail himself of the offer, Your Honor.
Of the 2 1-5s?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gammon?
Yes.
I stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for those responsible, please, Counselor.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters.
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated.
Find your client responsible for the amended counts of 1 to 5 on each charge. It's going to be 2 points on his driver's license, 1 point apiece. I'm going to waive the warrant fees and hold him responsible for any reinstatement fees.
What would a reinstatement fee be for, sir, Your Honor?
Yeah, reinstatement fees, I have 3 of them for the stuff having gone into warrant status. So I'm waiving the warrant fee, but the reinstatement fees you're going to be responsible for at $45 a piece. I'm only concerned about the 125s. When can you pay the 250? You concern yourself about the other $135.
I'm just a bit confused. I mean, what am I is that for my license, the reinstatement fee?
Yeah, well, every time you don't show up for court, you'll get a warrant fee and a reinstatement fee. I know that the state of Michigan has kind of allowed people to get a license without having paid that reinstatement fee. That's why you got a license. But the court does not waive those reinstatement fees. So you have to pay those reinstatement fees, and you had 3 of them. all were old tickets that you never, that were in warrant status and they had reinstatement fees attached to it, so.
Okay.
When can you pay, sir?
That's next Friday.
Next Friday, let's give them till May 24th, 2024. Pay it at any DivDac kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that that app to your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. If there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Mr. Terrence Orr, this is the city of Detroit, Mr. Berry, versus Terrence Anthony Orr. Case numbers SP 123-23621, SP 144-3041, counts 1, 2, and 3. Let me go ahead and say this to the officers on backgammon. Be safe out there. You all are free to leave. Appearance for the record for Terrence Orr, please. Mr. Berry.
Yes, Judge.
You need to take that scarf off your face. I can't see who you are. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
Your Honor, for the record, Chiku Mason, City of Detroit 43471. On the Terrence Orr case, we will be dismissing that matter.
All right. One officer, Raynell, appeared. I'll mark the file as he appeared.
Correct, Your Honor.
He didn't have any recollection, I guess.
Correct, Your Honor.
Recollection. That's on SP 123-23621. SP 144-304, count 1, 2, and 3. Those are dismissed because there's no officer Jack Ross. So we'll dismiss the cases.
Oh, Jack Ross did appear, Your Honor.
He did?
Yes, he did check in. He had no recall, though.
No recollection. If there's nothing further, sir, your cases are dismissed. No recollection. Have a very good day.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Our Keith Garrett keeps getting in and out, going in and out. Micah's iPhone, I think that was an officer.
Yeah, Officer Roby.
Officer Roby, Micah's iPhone. DeAndre. Might as well pull all the officers out. DeAndre. You know how to raise your hand. Unmute yourself, please, and turn your camera on.
Yeah.
All right, good morning to you. What's your name, sir?
DeAndre Leonard.
DeAndre Leonard. Good morning to you, Mr. Leonard.
Good morning.
DeAndre James Leonard.
Yes, sir.
This is the city of Detroit versus DeAndre James Leonard. Case numbers SP 122-1444, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1499124, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 15099-271, SP 151-00141, SP 1578861, count 1, and SP 1578863. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of the defendant.
You have Linda Griffin, don't you? Mr. Berry, can you state your name for the record, please? Is Mr. Berry there? All right, let's go ahead, Mr. Soroki.
Your Honor.
Mr. As for purposes of, state your name for the record, Mr. Leonard.
DeAndre Leonard.
Your Honor, at this time we waive the formal reading of the information, stand mute to the charges.
Aaron, not guilty plea on his behalf. We'll give him a $0 bond. It appears that these two new cases didn't make it on the docket. One being a driver's license suspended and a defective brake light. Well, in our not guilty plea on his behalf, we'll put all those on one and get him an updated offer. Mr. Griffin, why don't you wait in the breakout room for Ms. Soroki? You have an absolute right to a trial. Do you have a valid driver's license, sir?
No. You talking to me? You talking to DeAndre?
I'm talking to you, yeah. I'm talking to you. Go in the breakout room and wait on Ms. Soroki. She's going to get you an updated offer. And then you have an absolute.
On those two extra ones that you had, for the record, Chiku Mason, City of Detroit 43471. The license suspended defective brake lights, we'll dismiss those. We're just going with what's on the docket.
The offer as it stands right now, Mr. Leonard.
Failed to display an improper plate.
It's failed to display an improper plate, 2 counts of improper plate, I think. 2 counts of improper plate and 1 failed to display, $240 apiece. I'll dismiss the failed to the improper plates upon payment, and the failure to display will abstract. It won't carry any points, but it'll be a misdemeanor on your record. You have an absolute right to your trial. All other matters will be dismissed. Wait on Ms. Soroki in the breakout room, please.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Soroki, have we figured out what's going to go on with Ms. Griffin?
Yes, Your Honor. The people revised their offer. Ms. Griffin would plead responsible.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Linda Faye Griffin. Go ahead, Counselor.
No, I'm getting, so the people, let me find her offer. She was going to plead to 1 improper plate amended from no insurance, and then she was going to plead to a 2-point offense, which is it's either disregarding the traffic, failed to stop sign, whichever one was 2 points. Failed to stop, Your Honor.
Is failed to stop a 2-point offense?
Yeah, I believe that's what Ms.
Yes, it
Mason.
is, Your Honor. Failure to stop at a stop sign is a 2-point offense.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Griffin? I have failed to stop at a stop sign as being a 3-point offense, but
I'm sorry, Your Honor, about that.
I thought it was too.
Yeah, okay. So at this point, we'll give her the 2 point.
How about amended to a speeding ticket?
failed to stop for a stop sign, 2,400.
Thank you.
That is a 3-point offense. All right, well, that's the offer. It's an improper plate, 240, right? And then the failure to stop at a stop sign, a 3-point offense, $130 as it stands right now. Officer Robinson, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please, for Ms. Griffin?
Yes, Police Officer Teresa Robinson.
Badge number, department, please.
Badge number 4253 from 11th precinct.
All right, good morning to you.
Good
And
morning,
who
sir.
else is, yeah, who else is here on Griffin? I have Officer Yvette Hudson. Can you go in the breakout room and grab off your colleague, Officer Hudson, out? It didn't appear that she came out. All right. So is that going to be the deal, or do you need to renegotiate, or what do you need to do?
Your Honor,
Is
at
it
this
three?
time, it was a total of 6 points, so we're willing to give her half with the understanding. So at this point, the offer's been amended to 3 points.
But you amended to a speeding ticket then for 2 points?
Well, considering that it's a 3-pointer, we're going to do it that way. So that's our offer at this point. Thank you.
Does your client want to take it, or you want to hearing?
Ma'am, you want to go forward, accept the offer? It is 3 points instead of 2.
I mean, I don't have a choice. It was just one thing, now it's a different thing. Yes, whatever.
I can talk to the officer again, Your Honor, if you want me to. See what the officer wants to do. I'll talk to the officer. Just a second.
All right, pass the matter and wait on that. All right, on the iPhone, all right, this is the city of Detroit versus Danielle Renee Gillette. Case number SP 150582001. Appearance for the record, please.
May I please support Ross Johnson II on behalf of P72130 on behalf of Ms. Gillette, present on Zoom.
Ms. Gillette, good morning. Do you state your name for the record, please?
Good morning. My name is Danielle Gillette. Sorry, I'm a little sick. Danielle Gillette.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a trial.
Judge, if the officer didn't check in, I move to dismiss.
All right. Is there an officer, G.U. Gardio, G-U-A-R-D-I-O-L-A, hearing no response? I haven't seen that officer show up in the breakout room. I'll grant the motion to dismiss no officer.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
All right. Nothing further. I hope you get back, Mr. Love. Have a very good day.
Thank you. You too. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
All right, Mr. Johnson, have a good day. All right. Garcia, here. Our Keith Garrett was here. He kept having trouble getting in. Now, who's on the iPhone? Is that our?
It's me. It's me, Your Honor.
Keith Garrett is here. Who else is on the iPhone? Are you on the iPhone?
I'm on an iPad.
No, I know. I got an iPhone here. I was trying to get a name to that iPhone. All right. This is the city of Detroit, Mr. Berry, versus Keith Lee Garrett. Case numbers C 1539347, SP 1022258, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1036791, SP 112733101, SP 1176422, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1216891, SP 126976161, SP 128365881, SP 1399981, SP 1466701, SP 1517501, counts 1 and counts 2. 1950655511, State of Michigan versus Keith Lee Garrett, case number SX 50101. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Garrett.
R. Keith Garrett.
Today is the date and time set for a trial in the matter. We'll check the officers in. We can bring all the officers out of the breakout room. Please, Ms. Mason. The offer should be in the file, Mr. Yeah, let me ask Mr. Garrett, do you have valid license, registration, and insurance?
No, I don't have a valid license. You told me to take care of the matter, going Secretary of State. I went to the Secretary of State. They told me I need to go to Oak Park. And when I called Oak Park, they told me that I guess I gotta pay them $1,000, and I didn't have it. The $1,000 to give them. They want me to turn myself in and have the $1,000 too. So
I know.
I'm trying to work on, getting the $1,000. It's just been so hard. If I pay the $1,000, I mean I won't be able to, have a home.
Okay. Let's call Corporal Bennett. Corporal Bennett, can you put your appearance on the record for Garrett?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Corporal Daryl Bennett, badge 4320, Detroit Police Department.
Good morning to you. Corporal Spidell, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record for Garrett?
Good morning, Your Honor. Corporal Spidell, badge 402, Detroit Police Department.
All right, and then Corporal Garcia, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on for Garrett?
Corporal David Garcia, Detroit Police, badge 738.
I also had Officer Roby, Judge. I believe he had checked in on Garrett as well.
Roby, I don't see Officer Roby.
Yeah, it says Michael's.
Good morning, Officer Roby. Yes, I do. Good morning, Officer.
Good morning, Your Honor. Officer Roby, badge 508, Detroit Police Department.
Good morning to you. All right, I have all. So those are the officers that have checked in. Okay, Roby, I see. All right, and Spidell.
And I also had an Officer Devin Parker check in.
I didn't see him. Is he here?
He should have been, because I got his phone number. So I know he.
Yes, he's Officer Parker. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Officer Parker, badge 4139, Detroit Police Department.
All right, there. I think that should do it.
And Michael Wells. I'm Officer Michaels.
Officer Michaels, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, I see. Okay. Go ahead, Officer Michaels. Put your appearance on the record, please.
Officer Michaels, badge 2645.
Detroit Police?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good morning, everyone. So that leaves me with SP 10222 581, count 1 and count 2, 58, count 1 and count 2. Is that Officer Sheffield? Officer Sheffield, hearing no response.
The motion is for dismissal, Your Honor. No officer.
And for C15393471, that would be Officer David Austin. No response.
We seek dismissal based on there being no officer, Your Honor.
And SP 103 67921, Officer Williams. I didn't see Officer Williams. We'll put dismissal on that one, no officer. Then there was the state matter SX 369500101. There's Officer Aswa, Ala Zwa, ALAZAWI. I did not see it, officer or trooper. I'll dismiss that, no officer.
What about Officer Hudson?
Yeah, you're on the case on Griffin. All right, let's go 19. Oh, that's 19 5065511. That's the officer with Officer ALAZAW. I'll dismiss that, no officer. In SX 369-50101. That's either Trooper Kelly or Officer Kelly. I didn't see Officer Kelly come in the room, so I'll dismiss that as well. All right, so we're dealing with the other matters on the docket. Why don't you get an updated offer, Mr. Berry, for your client for the matters on the docket, and then we will we'll see what happens after that. All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
May Diachiku Mason, City of Detroit 43471. I believe that on the Garrett case, is that what we're talking about? Our Keith Garrett. I think that the offer corresponds to the officers who are here. So it would be 2 FTDs on Bennett's case on 01 and 21. And then on Spidell's case, which is ending 5011, 5012, 1 to 5 on the 11 to 15, and plead is charged to the improper equipment. The remaining charges would be dismissed, Your Honor.
Okay, so that would be $240 charge fines, Mr. Garrett. That would be 2 abstractions on your driving record, so that there will probably suspend your driver's license for another 2 years. A 1 to 5 is 1 point, $125, and the improper equipment is $120. So 240, 125, and 120. Will waive the warrant fees. You'll be responsible to pay the reinstatement fees, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 reinstatement fees at $45 a piece. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. You can have a conversation with him. Let us know what you want to do when you come out. All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, pass the matter. All right, are we ready on anyone, Ms. Soroka? Let's go back on the record with Ms. Griffin. Officer Hudson, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Officer Hudson.
All right, Officer Hudson, are you with department, badge number, please?
Detroit Police Department, 7th Precinct.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning.
So what's did you get any?
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, the city is willing to amend the the ticket over to 6 to 10 over speeding, which would be 2 points.
You want to take the deal, ma'am, and other matters dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that, oh no, and then the improper plate, correct?
Correct.
That's 240 and another 135, and it'll be 2 points on your license. You want to take that deal, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Ms. Soroki went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes,
You understood those rights, ma'am?
yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, Your Honor.
You know, by taking this deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
All right, let me draw your attention back to, December the 16th, 2022 at around 4:41 PM in the city of Detroit in the area of East Grand Boulevard and Palmer Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
I'm sorry?
On December the 16th, 2022 at around 4:41 PM in the city of Detroit in the area of East Grand Boulevard and Palmer, did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes,
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
yes,
Did that officer ask you to produce valid insurance for that vehicle?
yes,
You could not do so, could you, ma'am?
no,
Why is that?
I didn't have it.
All right, I'm gonna find her guilty of that. What about, did you fail to stop at the stop sign there, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna find her responsible for the amended count of 6 to 10 over $135. The sentence for the improper plate would be 240. I'll dismiss that upon payment. With stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated.
All right, Ms. Griffin, when can you pay 240 and 135?
I can pay it within the next 2 weeks.
I'm gonna give you 2 weeks. Can you have it before May the 28th, ma'am?
I can try, Your Honor.
Well, let's not try. Let's get a date that's gonna be realistic that you can have it paid. You want me to give you 30 days?
That'll be fine, Your Honor.
Officer Griffin is no driving on Zoom.
I'm sorry?
I mean, that should be obvious, Officer Griffin. Say that again, Miss Officer Robinson. Say that again, Miss Griffin.
I didn't hear what you said, Your Honor.
Can you get it? Can you make sure you have it in 30 days?
Yes, sir. I can have it in 30 days. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's do 6/13. Come back on 6/13, June 13th, 2024. If it's paid, ma'am, I'll dismiss the misdemeanor and close out the speeding ticket, all right? Amended count, all right?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Officer Hudson, be safe out there. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
And Officer Robinson, you absolutely can't be driving while you're on Zoom. Have a good day. Be safe. All right. All right. The iPhone never unmuted themselves. I'm waiting. You go in the breakout room with Mr. Leonard. Is waiting on you, Ms. Soroki.
Thank you.
All right. I don't know who's on this iPhone. I'm asking the iPhone to unmute themselves and they're not responding.
Officer Roby.
Yeah, but that's not you. I'm asking to unmute yourself, is it? Ms. Griffin, you're free to leave. There's another iPhone. I'm sending a prompt to start the camera and unmute themselves and they're not responding. Oh, there they go.
I'm here. I'm here.
What's your name, ma'am?
Donita Welch.
Donita Welch?
Yes.
Turn your camera on, please.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you too, Your Honor.
That's my aunt's. That's my grandmother's Maitland, last name Welch. Donita. Is your family from Alabama, Talladega, Alabama?
No.
This driving record like she was on the Talladega Speedway. All right, City of Detroit. Thank you. The City of Detroit versus Donita Cassandra Ashea Welch. Case number SP 1320953, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1322204. SP 1342531, counts 1. SP 1342532, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1390808. SP 1390810, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1554780, counts 1, counts 2. 2173891, counts 1, 2, and 3. And I don't think we have a lawyer anyway, so we'll pass the matter. We're gonna need to get an updated offer for you, Ms. Welch, as well. Do you have valid license, registration, and insurance?
No.
Let's pass the matter and we'll see what if somebody can help you.
Wake up.
You gotta wake up.
You yawned.
You were asleep. You were asleep.
You was yawning.
Yeah, I'm yawning because I'm yawning because you were asleep. You made me yawn. You were asleep, weren't you?
No. I'm wide awake. I'm at work.
All right. Because I called you, I tried to get you to unmute yourself earlier.
Yeah, I didn't know you was talking to me though.
I was sending you the prompt.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
All right, we'll wait on the lawyer. We'll get you in the breakout. So I guess we got our Keith Garrett and Leonard. We on it again. That person on the telephone, they left. They never did respond. 313-459-25. Yeah, good morning. This is Judge Perkins. You were in court all day, but you never responded. What's your name?
I'm sorry, Judge.
What's your name?
My name is Harry Gilmore. I'm sorry.
Gilmore.
Yeah, Harry Gilmore.
All right, you want to zoom back in?
I was on a recording. On Joe.
Yeah, you want to come on back in?
Okay, what do I?
Dial the number again.
The number again. Okay.
You got on the first time.
Yes, I did.
So do it the same way you did it the first time.
Okay.
All right.
I think you got a long back in.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, good.
Graham didn't show. I don't believe, so the officers for Graham, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Graham didn't show. Loving did not show. If there's an officer here for Loving, he's here for Gamage as well, but Gamage is gone. So Officer Hill is here for Loving. And, or cases got dismissed, those officers. And then Osley, he didn't show. So everyone, officers for Osley, Loving, and Graham, be safe and have a good day.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let the other ones know, Your Honor, if they haven't, don't know already.
All right, they're having an extended conversation. There you go.
Hello.
Yeah, I got you now, Mr. Gilmore. Just wait a minute. We'll call you a case, all right?
Okay, thank you.
You have to keep quiet so that there's no interruptions. All right, are we ready on Leonard?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let's go back on the record with Mr. DeAndre Leonard. Mr. Leonard, after giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel.
But you,
Counsel,
you mothers that are doing it kind of alone, or
I'm gonna have to mute you. You on that phone, on the phone, Gilmore. You have to be quiet. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Leonard. Mr. Leonard, after giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, at this time, we're requesting a pretrial date.
All right. That's what you want to do, Mr. Leonard?
Yes, sir.
All right, come back on July the 1st, 2024 at 8:30, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a good day.
You too.
All right. Ms. Soroki, let's go back on the record with Ms. Welch. Ms. Soroki, can you put your appearance on for Ms. Welch?
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Ms. Welsh.
Ms. Welch, can you state your name for the record, please?
Anita Welch.
Your Honor, at this time, we waive the formal reading of the information, stand mute to the charges, and ask the outstanding warrants be set aside.
You're not guilty plea in your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. At this time, I see 3 tickets that are affecting your client's license, 3 no insurance proofs. I will allow your client to pay the reinstatement fee up front on those tickets, $45 a piece, and then see if she can come into compliance with a valid license. Want to do that, Ms. Welch?
Yeah, I can.
You don't sound like you really want to get a license.
I do. I really do. I need it.
Do you have $135 now?
Can you give me to the end of this month?
No, the best thing to do is get it as soon as possible. So that because it appears you're not going to stop driving, so that you can come here and pay it, and you'll get. I don't know if you have any tickets in any other jurisdictions, but you can.
Yeah, I do.
Well, you need to get these cleared up, and then you need to go get the other ones cleared up. I'll give you a pretrial date of 7/1/2024, July the 1st, to get this stuff cleared up, and just possibly set some other court dates. But if you pay the $135, $45 a piece on these no insurance proofs, you're gonna have to come down to the courthouse in person and pay those matters up front. You wait 48 to 72 hours from the time you pay those to approach the Secretary of State. Now, if you already know that, I don't know if the other stuff is preventing you from getting the license. So you can approach the Secretary of State after that, and if they don't give you a valid license, you can ask them for a printout. They should be able to give you a printout and show you everything, every courthouse, the tickets that are affecting your license. So you can pay it at the end of the month. I'm asking for you back on July the 1st, 2024, and hopefully you've made headway on getting the license by that time.
Yes.
So do you understand what you need to do?
Yes. I do.
What's that? What's that? What do you need to do?
I need to get my license and pay $130.
$45 a piece. Have to come to the window and do so, all right?
Okay.
So that can allow you to do that. That's
Thank you.
something
I
just,
appreciate you.
that's something special just for you.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I said that's something special just for you, ma'am.
I know. I appreciate you, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
Come back July the 1st. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
You too. Thank you.
Okay. Are we ready on Garrett?
Do I have a set time to come back?
8:30.
July 1st, 8:30?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Best of luck to you. All right, again, officers on Graham, Loving, and Osley, there's no defendants have not showed. You all are free to leave. Be safe out there. Are we ready on Garrett? Oh, let me call Mr. Roki. Let me call the city of Detroit versus Harry Lewis Gilmore into the record. Case number SP 1166222, counts 1 and counts 2, and SP 1427391, counts 2 and counts 3. Appearance for the record, Ms. Soroki.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Ms. Gilmer.
Mr. Gilmore.
Gilmer, I'm sorry.
Yes.
State your name for the record, Mr. Gilmore.
Harry Lewis Gilmore.
Today is the date and time set.
Beg your pardon?
Today is the date and time set for a show cause. Go ahead, Counselor.
You're at this time waive the formal reading of the information standing mute to the charges.
Looking or not guilty plea on his behalf, we'll give him a $0 bond. I will say that Mr. Gilmer has already paid a no proof of insurance at the highest amount of $336 with the SP 1427391 counts 2 and counts 3 cases. And on SP 1427391-2, he's paid the 222 highest amount all the way down to $5. So he's basically paid off 2 civil infractions at the highest amount the court assesses, 336 and 222, which he owes $5 on the 222. Give him the offer, Ms. Soroki, and then keep in mind he has an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with him and let us know what he wants to do when you come out. He's in the room, Ms. Soroki. All right, let's go back on the record. Let's pass that matter. Let's go back on the record with Garrett. Mr. Garrett, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, of the things my client wants to do, the one that the court might entertain is to provide him another attorney.
All right. Pass the matter. Good morning, officer. What's your name?
Officer Smith.
Officer Smith, Sloan Smith. All right, my pleasure. Thanks for coming
Nice
in.
to meet you.
All right. You ready on, Mr. Gilmer?
Your Honor, if the
Yes.
court could check his driver's license, the city said if his license is valid, she would dismiss those 2 tickets and also the unregistered if he paid those civil infractions.
All right, check Mr. Gilmer's license. All right, Miss, there was a breakdown in the communication between Attorney Barrett and Garrett. Ms. Soroki, I'm gonna ask you once we're done with this to try and see if you can have a better line of communication with Mr. Garrett, all right?
Okay.
Offer as it stands right now is 2 counts of failure to display, 1 count of 1 to 5, and 1 count of improper equipment. And obviously, if he takes the deal, he doesn't have a license, he won't be eligible for a license for 2 years. Today is a date time set for a trial.
Oh, for trial?
Yes.
And now those officers are here?
Well, the ones that we mark, they're here. Let's go back on the record. Let's go back on the record with Garrett. Ms. Soroki, you're saying he does have a valid license, so you're saying they're just willing to dismiss and allow him to finish paying the $5 off?
Yes, Your Honor, but that wasn't Garrett. It was
Gilmore. Let's go back on the record with Gilmore.
Yeah, Gilmore.
All right, I'm going to dismiss. I'm going to close them all out. You don't even owe the $5, sir. You paid enough. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. If there's nothing further, sir, I'm away with warrant fee. Cases are closed. All right.
Okay.
Best of luck to you.
Beg your pardon, sir.
Best of luck to you. Have a good day. Cases are closed
Thank
out.
you. Everything's dismissed and closed out?
Everything's closed out.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Have a good day.
Goodbye.
All right. Go in the breakout room. The officers that are here are Bennett, Spidell, Parker, Roby. Bennett, Spidell, Parker, Roby.
And so once again, 2 failed to displays and one 1 to 5 is the officer.
Yeah. Michaels and Garcia, I don't know where they went, but they were here. I don't know where they went. Let's go. Go back in the breakout room. 2 failure displays, 1 to 5, and 1 improper equipment. 240, 125, and 120. Join the breakout room, Mr. Garrett. Join the breakout room, Mr. Garrett.
Hello.
Join the room. Miss Mason, don't go in there. Go in 1.
This is city prosecutor. Can, just testing my mic. Can anybody hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
All right, let's go back on the record with Garrett. Garrett, I've given you an opportunity to speak with the new lawyer. Hopefully the communication didn't break down there. And Ms. Soroki, I've seen you doing some more pretrial work on the case. What's going to be the outcome?
So the outcome is going to be my client is going to plead to one count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, 2 counts of improper plate. He's going to admit a civil infraction of 1 to 5 over and no equipment. The other matters are being dismissed, and we would just like to speak before sentencing.
One count of allowing, 2 counts of improper plate, a 1 to 5, and an improper equipment.
Correct.
All right, he does realize, he said he has some cases out there he does have some cases out there, he says, in other jurisdictions. If they're moving violations, then that 1 to 5 is going to affect it. So I just want to let you know that. So if you get, that'll be the 2 moving violations. It doesn't matter which jurisdiction. Can I get another piece of paper? You want to take the deal, sir?
Well, what you say, Your Honor?
I said the 1 to 5 is a moving violation. If in those other jurisdictions, you need to make sure that you don't get another moving violation, because that'll still result in the suspension of your license for the 2 years again. All right.
Well,
okay,
I don't know why he's not eligible to get a license now. Like he doesn't have any. He said he doesn't have any no proof of insurances.
I don't know. I don't know. Here, runs license, please. We'll try to see. Well, the printer is still printing, so.
Well, and then he indicated he did less than a year ago. He said he paid like $8,000 in tickets to 36th District, a little bit under 8,000. He paid his civil infractions.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate that people just do that without knowing the repercussions of it.
Yeah, I just thought that's what I was supposed to. I didn't know that wasn't supposed to do that. I just was trying to get my license, and when I asked the people at the front desk, they told me I had.
That's why you should always get advice from a lawyer before you come in and just start paying stuff. I see one suspension is from this moving violation 11 to 15 that's going to be amended. So that's automatically not going to allow them to get a license from, because it's suspended till January 9th, 2024. The other suspension is out of Dearborn for speeding, disobeying a traffic control signal. And that suspension is not, it doesn't come off until 11/9/2024. He's got another suspension for fleeing and eluding. And that suspension is effective until December 15th, 2024. So, yeah.
So it looks
No.
like earliest you'd be available to get a license is the end of the year, and that's without any additional points added on. So,
Yeah, yeah, it'll amend this, it'll amend this one. I don't see, says he's got some stuff out in Oak Park that I don't see. That may be some super old stuff.
It says, "Play recording." And you hear Trump say, "Let me know." Okay, well, recording.
Here's Oak Park. Failure to comply with judgment, no insurance. Failure to comply. That one of them is reinstated. The other one is that no insurance civil. That, if you pay that, that would probably, then I see another Oak Park. That must have been paid. It seems like he owes one no insurance civil in Oak Park. Yeah, next year, January 9th, is probably the best he's gonna do. I don't know, unless he can come off of this, allowing, then it goes down, to, I mean, unless he can come off at one point, then it would go down to, it looks like November the 9th, 2024. So, no, December 15th. So just to save him a month, but. All right, you want to take the deal, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
As for the civil infractions of improper equipment and 1 to 5 amended count 1 to 5, stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea on behalf of your client, counsel.
so stipulated, Your Honor.
Find him responsible for the amended count of 1 to 5 and as charged the improper plate, $125 for the 1 to 5 and $120 for the improper plate. Can you raise your right hand, sir? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for the misdemeanor offense of 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Soroki went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
You have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking this deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to June the 2nd, 2023, at around 2:46 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Penrod and Cathedral Street, sir. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department? On June the 2nd, 2023, at around 2:46 p.m. in the area of Penrod and Cathedral, did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
You could not do so, could you, sir?
No.
Why is that?
Because my license was suspended.
Very well. I'm going to find him guilty of the amended count of allowing a $240 fine. I'll dismiss that upon payment and will not abstract to the Secretary of State, therefore it won't carry any point. All right, let me draw your attention back to I'm going to switch it just for ease of and I'm going to switch it to 2 allowings and 1 improper plate just for just kind of same effect. The allowing and improper plates have the same effect. There's 0 point offense, neither one abstract to the Secretary of State. Let me draw your attention back to March the 14th, 2021 at around 3:55 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Chicago and Southfield. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, Your Honor.
Operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce valid insurance and a license?
Yes.
You could not do either, could you?
Valid insurance and license. Oh, yeah. I think with that if that was Officer Bennett.
Yes.
Yeah, that he didn't ask me for. He just asked me for my license, and then he just took me out the car. But the insurance, that van had insurance on it. I just didn't have the license. He didn't ask for a license. He had called for backup, and I guess the black cars pulled up and they took me out, and I was in the car with my cousin and searched me, and that was that, and told us to go walk. They didn't ask us for my insurance, and they just towed the car. That car had insurance on it, Your Honor.
All right, let's pass that then. Let me go back and draw your recollection.
But I didn't have license, but that van had insurance.
All right. How about 3 counts of allowing? Any objection to that?
No, Your Honor.
Your Honor.
All right. I'll dismiss that. I'll find you guilty of the allowing and dismiss the no insurance. And then let's go with drawing your attention back to November the 2nd, 2022 at around 11:51 p.m. and a.m. Strike that a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Greenfield and Otter Drive. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No.
Why is that?
because my license was suspended.
All right, I find them guilty of the amended count of allowing $240 fine dismissal upon payment. Stipulation probable cause dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated.
All right, I'll find dismiss the other matters, waive the warrant fees, and have you responsible for the reinstatement fees. I'm not concerned about the reinstatement fees, just the 240, 240, 125, and 120. You have to concern yourself with the reinstatement fees. I don't think they're not going to affect you from getting licensed, but the 36th District Court is going to want you to pay those at some point. When can you pay it? How much time do you need?
Probably like, can I get like 60 days, 40 days, or something like that?
Let's give him 60 days. July, he indicated to the court when he got in here that he's having difficulty paying his rent, and he's got other tickets in other jurisdictions. July the 15th, 2024, pay it, and we'll close. Come on back on 8/25 on that day. Make sure you pay it at any div that kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the div that app to your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person.
Okay, how much is it in all?
Well, I just have 240, 125, and 120, and then it's going to be the 1, 2. I think I counted 7 $45 reinstatement fees. So you're going to have to get the updated total when Ms. Mathis puts it in. Okay.
Yes, sir.
When you see the 240s on the allowings, then you can pay it. I'll dismiss the misdemeanors when you pay it. I wish you the best of luck, Mr. Garrett, and have a very good day.
Appreciate you, Judge.
All right. If there's nothing further, you're free to leave, okay? All right. Officer Bennett, Corporal Bennett, Corporal Spidell, Officer Parker, Officer Roby, everybody